No one's playing a game. No, everyone's involved.
I've already started recording.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, everyone, welcome back to more Apocalypse World. Picking up from last time, we had the heist of Jimmy's mind to bring him back to sanity so he doesn't become a unknowable thing like puppet of the Clockwork God. Unfortunately, we were missing Mr. Pete for last week.
I'm back.
Yeah, he's back now. The other two performed, well, the other three performed admirably, and you managed to free Jimmy from his mind prison after passing the puzzles that I gave you, which were timed, and you managed to complete them all in a very timely manner, and you had a very friendly chat with the emissary.
Yeah,
and you got some help from a very unlikely source in the form of a aspect of the Devourer who came into Jimmy's mind and basically threatened to murder the emissary with just a whole bunch of snorks. But you managed to free him, and as you pop back into the world, it was suddenly made apparent, oh, there's a colossal fight going on, because a fight decided to happen as you decided to enter Jimmy's mind. Now, not a lot of time passed while you were in Jimmy's mind. There was, however, a couple of casualties, I believe, mainly from the civilians. But you all jumped in the back.
The children.
No, the children. Luckily, none of the children died. A couple of the adults.
Oh, I thought you said the kids died. I wasn't sure.
No. The kids managed to survive, but there were a couple of the adults who got caught in the crossfire.
Mummy, Daddy.
Mummy, Daddy. You jumped in the attacker. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but all of you have your suits on right now.
I don't.
Yeah. No.
Two of us did.
Nekita
I
does
did in
not.
the dream world, didn't I?
Jimmy has his suit. Rasp, you have your suit, and
I've got it on, have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe Jericho, you took the because you were in control.
Yeah,
of
I
Rasp
went
last
into a
time.
suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think both of you went into suits at that point.
You think you might be right?
Yes, that's the reason why there's not a car at the top end of the map, because Rasp decided to use a railgun and just fucking blew it into tiny pieces. During the fight, the shaman has actually died.
No.
Yeah.
He managed to knock out
Good
a few
riddance,
people and then took a sniper round to the fucking chest. Nekita, you have noticed I've actually sent you some things that you have picked up that the shaman said to smoke it.
Yeah.
Two massive beasts have joined you at your sides. Now, let's see, Rasp and Nekita know what these are. Jimmy and Jericho, you kind of know what they are. They are the beasts that live under the meat hook. There were originally three of them, but one of them died on the initial attack at Cold Corpse. These are the other two.
Right.
So, as the last body falls to the ground, having been just all kinds of decimated, a calm fills the air. Nikita, make a weird roll for me.
Straight weird, yeah?
Straight weird. I'm going to do fake points. 5.
Hey!
Oh, that's a tasty sound. I'm really hoping that gets picked up on the mic.
It did.
That's why we use metal dice, everyone, for our Doom rolls. For you purging fucking DMs out there, when you're making dice rolls to make your players feel uncomfortable, use metal dice.
This has been your friendly DM announcement.
I've got some Onyx ones that really make a satisfying clunk.
Yeah. Do you really want the ones that got solid weight to them? Like ones you need to bench lift a little bit in order to move.
Something that you can just really hold in your hands and be like, oh, that got some heft. If I throw these, I can take out someone's eye.
Yeah. Something which, if you were to throw it at the toxic light, it would cause some damage.
Everyone loves a D4 you can sharpen.
Yeah. It's like everyone has a metal D4 that when you like step on it, it now becomes part of your foot. Oh, okay, that's just in me now. Nikita,
and now I am hobbled for the rest of my life.
As you notice that the battle has calmed down, all your foes are dead. You take a breath and you try to break the connection to the Devourer to end your rage, and you find you cannot.
Uh-oh.
because
Oh, dear.
you entered your rage in the maelstrom, and you pushed it to the point where you basically rendered a reality inside of like Jimmy's mind in order to open that portal for the Devourer aspect to walk through. And as you came out of that, the connection's still there, still maintained. You are still in your highest level of rage that you've ever been in, and you turn your head. She's standing right behind you. Is Jimmy?
Uh-oh.
For fuck! So we just got it.
In his new half-mutated clockwork form, and you immediately feel the need to attack him.
Uh-oh.
Tom.
Am I on the roof here, by the way?
You are in the building.
I'm in the
Jimmy,
building.
I need you to make a weird roll for me. Straight weird, no bonuses.
Uh-oh.
No bonuses, you're saying? Okay.
Yep.
It's about to get weird.
Partial success.
You are still like very dazed from coming like from what's happened in your mind, coming out of there, getting into like an immediate combat situation. You're like still shaking off the effect of your old dream. Alex, will you stop polymorphing? There we go. You throw me off now. You're still shaking off the after effects of your dream and just being like a massive battle, and your adrenaline's still like incredibly high. You're still getting used to the fact that you now have like one fucking massive claw arm. And you're like, okay, fucking just. You try to take a second to like gather yourself, and you turn to Nekita to like ask her a question, and you notice her looking up at you, her eyes glowing, all her like just veined mutations glowing an eerie green, and there is no sense of recollection there at all.
Jesus Christ.
Acting almost instinctively, your arm kind of moves by itself. Nekita makes a jump for you.
No, fuck.
Like big clawed hand out, like stretching towards your face. Both of you make attack rolls.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, god damn.
Uh-oh, Mummy and Daddy are fighting.
Straight. Is it straight attack, yeah?
Straight attack.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
With that roll, as Nekita like jumps for you, you feel her claws like kind of touch touch the side of your face, and you expect to feel the passing of flesh. Instead, you feel like the snapping of cables and the crunching of gears on the left-hand side of your face. And your claw comes up and just swipes Nekita out of the air. Nekita, you are thrown into like the pillar here, holding this sign up, and just all of you can hear like the crack of bone in Nikita's chest. And Nekita, you feel like the hand impact your side, your ribs immediately give way, and you feel biting into your flesh is like the hot razor edge of its talons as you just thrown through the air and you slam into the fucking pillar, and the pillar itself just goes at the immediate right angle of the impact.
Oh my god! I just went.
Can we
into
snap two now?
something
Can we try and
terrible.
snap two?
In quick succession, because this is all happening like a fraction of a second. You hear your new flares, Nikita, and I have changed out the tokens for them.
Yeah.
And I did not realize. I realized this when I was on here with Vix the other night. I didn't realize this picture of these flares. They have a gun. It's like they just straight out got a Glock in one hand. What the fuck? Didn't realize they had that.
Vix was saying they could wield weapons, apparently.
Yeah, they can dual wield. The fun thing with these things is they have multi-attack, and they can use a lot of ranged weapons and close-range weapons at the same time. You hear...
this is how they...
as the flares react immediately to the threat to
my God.
Mama Hunter Queen.
Oh shit.
And this one goes for you. This one can't quite get to you, but yeah, just Jericho, you see like this box here just fucking disintegrate as this flare smashes through and starts fucking pelting it, and it's gonna actually dash.
Does anything pin up on my? Does anything pin up on my HUD? What's this going on?
Oh, you're gonna hear it.
I'm pretty sure everyone
Oh,
hears
oh
everything.
yeah, just everyone's aware of what's happening. I will get to you in a second, but so yeah, Jericho, this thing just smashes through this box, just like this little like end metal barrier here bends, it shoulders its way past. Like Helga's like, what the fuck is going on? Because like this thing blows past her and immediately goes to attack you, Jericho. You turn to it, and almost as like an instinctive response, you hear just a low growling as the Taka
Oh
in
no!
response
Fuck!
to being attacked
Oh fuck!
transforms.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Someone stop us! Someone stop us!
This is getting problematic. We need help. We need outside
I'm
intervention.
gonna try and stop you. What's going on?
Got to try for what the
Fuck's sake!
Taka.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
I
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
missed
Oh
one
fuck! Oh fuck!
session and it all goes to shit.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
There's the Taka. There you are, my big, beautiful bastard. Let's resize you.
Yeah, fuck.
You're a big boy. Big boy. Yes, the Taka
Right,
transforms. We're going to get rid of you for a hot minute. And you see it just fucking like this is probably what Ross sees. Ross just says, and you turn, like, look out the building, and the Taka transforms, smashes its way through this building, and immediately makes a beeline for Jimmy.
Oh no, Jimmy's in trouble. Jimmy's in trouble!
Oh, you lucky bastard. This flare has basically reacted in like you know, this one, which was primary snork baby. This is primary flare now. Just comes at you, and it goes to swipe at you, but it seems to be a little like unfamiliar with its new form, and just the blade sings past you and like embeds itself in the concrete. And now everyone can do things.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Okay. Can I move towards them?
Yes, you can. So you turn around, Ross. Like I'm.
Oh, I can't control my fin.
Every fucking time. Every goddamn. Oh, so because I'm controlled by Alex. There we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Okay, you move yourself. I'm gonna say you.
No, you deleted me.
Oh shit! What have you got? Oh, Jesus! I accidentally deleted you. My bad.
Focus, man! Focus!
Focus, DM. Focus. All right, there you are. I'm gonna say
cool.
for this, because you're still in like a contested.
Oh, still can't move myself.
Yeah. I'll just change it. You were there.
Cheers,
I'm gonna say you can move either 30 feet or you can 30 feet with the idea of doing something else, or like 60 feet with the idea, and that'll be like your entire move.
Okay, 30 feet, and I'm gonna try something if it's okay.
But you were there, so you can get to there.
So a little bit more forward from where I
One
am.
more square forward.
Yeah, just one more square foot.
Okay, if it lets me. I don't know. Okay. Can I see Nekita?
Yes, you can see everyone.
Can I hold up an arm, like with my mechanic arm, and see if I can utilize the suit to like shoot out some maelstrom energy to her head to try and snap her out of this?
I'm saying no. To utilize your
that's
maelstrom
fine.
energies in the way you're wanting to, it has to be like physical contact. You do, however, for a little bit of flavour,
Okay, I'll wait until my next turn.
like as you're looking through your HUD display, because Jimmy is wearing his suit, his vitals and all the little things you got familiar with seeing, power levels, suit integrity, vitals, that's all over the fucking map right now. That's going up and down.
Fuck it, I don't know.
and after a few seconds, the AI in your suit just goes like fuck it and gives him a big old error sign.
No!
Just like fuck it, I don't know.
Shit. I can't do anything just yet, but I'll be there in a moment.
Let's go to Jericho. What's Jericho doing?
Well, he if he sees any of this, he's just going to turn around and say, "Helga, get back!" And then go over to Smokey and say, "Are you seeing this, Smokey? What can we do?"
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
Because you've addressed them both directly, we will do their turn next. Helga's going to give you a nod, and she's just going to basically head back here, and like kind of with the impression of just keeping everyone safe, she's going to turn around and goes, "You two, stop fucking around and protect everyone here." They're going to fuck back here. Yes, ma'am. Smokey goes, "Fuck, fucking, fuck. All right,
Fuck.
Ross, fucking
I'm
Ross, Ross, get this fucking you, Jericho, go fucking sort Jimmy out. I'll try to go sort Nekita out and maybe not get my fucking head ripped off."
Okay.
Wait, which one did Smokey want me to go to?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, okay. Does he need snapping out of it as well then?
They both do. They both do.
Okay.
But from what you can tell, both of them seem to be engaged in like a bit of confrontation. Smokey goes running over here with the aid of both his displacer beasts, and I'm going to hold on his action for a moment, see what Nekita and Jimmy do.
Oh fuck.
I mean, I can't have a backup plan.
So,
It's
Nekita,
what I'm planning.
at this
isn't
point,
gonna
you
go ahead.
are fucking incredibly angry.
Well,
You've
yes.
just been. I need you to make a weird roll for me. As you land on the
I don't know
floor,
if it's good or not.
like just like a poof of like dust as you hit the floor, like just like where would he hit you from? Right hand side. You feel the right hand side of your chest like slowly starting to like re-knit and reform. It's going to be difficult to take a swing with that arm, like because you just got the fucking shit mashed out of you. But this kind of
if it was
pushes
an
you into
enemy-
a higher state of rage.
Oh fuck.
Like you've been hit. Now you're even more angry. Have a choice. You can either stay where you are and allow your flares to take a hit while you recuperate, or you can attack.
I don't want to do
Those are
either.
your two choices.
I don't want to do
Hey,
either.
They can probably take a hit, to be fair.
I mean, I'm wearing my suit, so
I know. Well, I was thinking like logically, if she's still pissed.
She's
and
like,
it's-
I'd rather snap out of this.
and well, yeah, but obviously not in character. In character, she would probably still attack because she's
Okay.
reckless when she's raging. But that's not because I want to. That's because that's what she would probably do.
no, I understand completely. I understand completely.
I know, but I don't like it.
So you jump up, make
Yeah.
a attack roll at Mr. Jimmy.
Come on.
Fuck's sake.
So,
That's not as good. I'm going to make a contested roll. Oh no, you are far too slippery. Like as you like get up and you start to like you're like moving on all fours at this, but you've gone like
Well, all
animalistic.
threes.
Well, yeah, like you register like just off to one side, like a massive hand tried to like grab you, and you hear on the very edge of your periphery like, "Fuck, God, she's quick." And I'm going to do this from Jimmy's perspective. You have just dodged the flare that's tried to like cut you in half, and you immediately register that as a threat as well. You're like, that thing needs to die. I need to keep alive. It is optimal for my survival to kill this thing. And you feel something large just like fucking impact the side of your suit, and you are nearly thrown to the floor as Nekita just wraps her legs like around the torso of your suit and starts to constrict,
Oh fuck.
and just
Death by
fucking
snooze
alerts
there.
start popping up, just like, suit integrity compromised.
Hit me.
As
Hit me.
as like her free arm just like fucking slams into the chest of your suit and just starts pulling away pieces. And this feels a lot different from, was it you who got the suit? It was you who got the front of the suit ripped off. This feels a lot different from when it last happened. This feels like she's actually pulling your flesh off. Like this
Attention.
fucking hurts.
Oh,
I'm
Death by
sorry.
snoo probability increased.
No.
God.
Suit says much ow.
Watch out. Biggie.
Actually, I have a thing for that.
HEV damage sustained.
You get that in your ear. We can say now it's your go. Actually, you have a very, very angry Nekita attached to you. You are faced with a player. You know that, like, you get the sense that like the attacker is on the way, and is a comforting presence. Like this thing is fucking pissed, and it's coming.
Oh, fuck.
All right, I'm still kind of in defensive mode, aren't I?
Yes.
Hit me.
I
Do it. Hit me.
Get back!
imagine I would get acknowledged that actually I'm of two minds because it makes sense to go for. Sorry, my wife just started flossing randomly. So I
What
was
the,
just,
what?
The
Haley,
TikTok
why?
dance, shut the fuck up, and it's just something I'm talking seriously, and she
I
just.
will
suddenly
say,
stops.
what's in your mind right now, Tom, is in your mind it makes sense to go for the biggest threat first in order to maximize the chance that you will survive this encounter. So you're thinking
Okay, well, my
incredibly
other
logically.
it was either that way, or my other logic would be get rid of as many opponents because death by 1,000 cuts. Minimize the number of opponents to maximize the focus I have on my remaining opponents. If that makes sense.
That is a logical way to go. You can go that way, yeah.
But I don't want to. Okay, hang on. I'm going to call. Let's leave it to chance.
I like that.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm going for Vix.
Hit me.
Attack roll.
Trying to hit me and hit
That
me.
is
Oh,
tasty.
jeez.
Wait,
Not for her.
you know what? We will do this from the perspective of Nikita because I'm enjoying doing this attack from different perspectives. Nikita, you are filled with like blood rage. You are seeing like your entire vision has like entered that vision you've entered before, where everything's just everything's fucking green.
Yeah.
And you can just see people's heartbeats. You can sense your nose is full of sense. Like your hearing is picking up everything. It's like a flood of sensations, and you are just fucking going for it. And as you rear back a hand to take another chunk out of like the threat in front of you, you feel a massive hand grab the back of your head and pull with such jerking force that you make the instinctive animal reaction to loosen your grip with your legs. Otherwise, you will just get pulled in half, or your head will come off, and you are pulled into the air and slammed into the ground, face first.
Eesh.
Oh my god, is that
Ow.
was that the fucking Taka
Sorry, just
Taka?
imagine.
that
just,
was Jimmy.
Internal Vix and internal
Oh,
Nikita and Jimmy, just like, oh god, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
We're gonna feel shit after this.
Mm.
You are ground into the dirt. Luckily, you have hit the sand and not the fucking concrete. So you take a big old click of damage.
So my skull is still somewhat intact.
Oh yeah, like the entirety of like just basically like your nose and like cheek,
It would take a lot.
jaw,
Crack you open.
like you can feel your bones like crack and shift in your own face because that's just how hyper aware of your own physiology you are.
Noise. I mean, it's not noise, but noise.
I mean, yes.
Noise description.
Let's
Nice,
see.
but not nice.
That was Jimmy's go.
I'm surprised
Let's
Haley
do
hasn't seen that gift.
Flayers next. This Flayer is not fucking happy with you, Jimmy. You are hurting his mum. Ow. As you do this, Jimmy, you are starting to slowly come back to your senses now. And you're like, holy fuck, what have I just done? You feel a cold, piercing iron go through the compromised chest portion of your armor, sink into your flesh, all the way through your chest and out the back.
Oh, fuck!
As this flare has just come at you with its blade arm and is just thrusted straight through your chest, and is now going to raise its other hand and start to grapple for your eyes.
There we go.
Is that knife I
Thank
gave
you,
it?
Eddie.
Yes.
I like to feel that I'm hurting Jimmy in some way. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm
I
helping.
So you always hurt me, Alex.
With some
Never have I
degree,
been
with some
prouder.
degree, with many degrees of separation, it is yes somehow your fault.
Just like, yeah, I'm helping.
It's a secret meta that fucking Jericho's got like an unconscious beef to kill Jimmy.
And everyone else.
Let's see, flare number 2, seeing the tack attacker bearing down on
And
him.
number 2.
Holy shit! That's a nat 20 for you, my friend. Holy hell!
Oh, fuck.
You see the tack attackers kind of like bundle in, like just Jimmy. You feel like this thing is now lodged in your face. Like you like turn your head away from the cresting claw for your eyes, and you see the tack attackers like, the tack attacker, that will save me. This motherfucker here takes a running jump,
Oh, no.
rams its own blade claw underneath the tack attacker's jaw, and uses its own momentum, uses its momentum and the momentum of the tack attacker and the tack attacker's own weight to basically drag this thing to the floor.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody stop us.
I mean, damn.
I'm on my way. I don't get my turn yet.
Holy shit! The tack attacker is now going to try and break out of that bullshit. Because that was nonsense.
Jesus, Mary and fucking Joseph.
As they both hit the floor, you see the tack attacker kind of like rolls, and because it's got like a serpentine lower body, it like rolls, flips, like its body twists in very unnatural ways, so that it kind of flips up and it does pull itself up, grabs the flare that's attached to it, kind of pulls it off, and raises it above its head and prepares to smash it into the concrete.
Oh my God.
Someone needs to stop us.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, no, it needs to be faster, mate.
I can only go as fast as the
That was all that
1,000 meter.
bullshit. So, Ross, but it's not your go.
I'm on my way. Can I get to him, please?
Who are you trying to get to?
Jimmy, innit? I thought you said to go
Yeah,
for
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You can get to Jimmy. You cannot get. Oh, I mean,
No,
you can get to both of them, but
I
you
wanna-
won't be able to do anything. So you can get to Jimmy.
No, I'm gonna get Jimmy's gonna be my priority right now.
Man, you are just
I'm a-
determined to make it up to me, aren't you?
Yes,
yes.
I am.
Yeah, but to be fair, like who really wants to find the key, especially when she's like this?
No, but Ross must feel a responsibility for
Yeah,
all the
and
weird shit that's happening to him right now. So she's gonna place a hand on his head, and now it's about to get weird.
Oh, why? Why would you do that?
You're going to make a
'Cause I
weird
need to
roll, but
Snap him out of it. Yeah.
I am going to make a contested roll against it.
Oh my God. Do I get any bonus from my suit though?
You get a +2 from your suit.
Yeah.
Don't celebrate yet.
Plus 2. No. No. See the finish.
Oh fuck! Yes.
Let's roll that contested roll, shall we? You go to put your hand on Jimmy's head, but he's moving so fucking much because basically, bear in mind he has a flare attached to
What
him.
did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Oh fuck!
Love him. Yeah.
He has a flare attached to him trying to claw his fucking face off. So
Can I burn a fate point?
No,
I
there's
mean, you rolled the maximum you can roll.
Ah, true.
Yeah, I would not advise burning a fate point on that. But
No.
I
Okay.
will not.
Good point, Alex.
You have not wasted an action. It's just the fact
Okay.
that I rolled higher than you, and basically
I've
you are
done better than you ever could.
You are trying to grab, you're trying to put a hand on someone's head who is who's having their face currently clawed off. So it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky to get that hand
What
on
are you doing?
Stay still!
Stop moving your face. I know something's trying to rip it off, but stop fucking moving. That's going to be your turn. We're going
And I'm gonna
pass
just
over-
as I miss, I go Smokey.
let's see, Jericho. It's your go.
Can I kind of barrel in my suit and just kind of kick this little snork out the way?
I mean, it's not little anymore. Just to give you a sense of scale, the flares are about as tall as you are in your suit.
Well, I just knock him to one side because I want to kind of place myself between Nikita and Jimmy.
What is this game's version of a contested strength roll? Do an attack roll. Just do a straight attack roll.
Will do.
Contested attack.
Will do.
Doesn't fucking matter. Don't even bother. I rolled a fucking 1.
I mean, I did pretty badly,
That's still better than a 1.
but I'd take that anyway.
Yeah, you
Burn a fate
run in at... Are you burning a fate point? Or
Why not?
Well,
I mean, at least it's a success now.
Okay, so yeah, you run in. You almost overcompensate with your. With your suit. Instead of going to like grapple this guy, you almost run through everyone. You're like, oh no, shit! Hang on, let's check that a minute. You do manage to grab this flare. Are you moving? Are you just shouldering out of the way, or are you just going to pick him up and move it? Like just throw him
No,
inside?
kind of. I want to sort of have like an action left, so I'm just basically like blast him out of the way so I can push myself between the two people.
I'm going to say you shove him off, you shove him off, let's say, that way.
Right.
Get out the way.
Basically, and I don't know what the distance between these two is, whether they're locked in battle, but I'm just going to try and get in the way.
He's currently got
gonna
my head pinned to the floor.
Yes.
Right, but I'm going to try and focus on Nikita for the moment to just calm her down, and I'm just going to look at her, and
Use your voice.
my action would be to try and repel any attacks that she does against Jimmy. Sort of, if you know what I mean.
Do a hot roll for me. See if you can get through to her.
Will do. Hot roll.
Man.
I accidentally just clicked off my character sheet. There we go.
Oh.
Nikita, you do hear you hear Jericho's voice, like sort of like it's very off at a distance, but you do hear him like trying to get through to you. Like it's taken its time, but it's definitely getting there. I'm gonna say, from Jimmy's perspective, you see Jericho fucking boom, 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 just backhand this flare away from you. As it's backhanded away from you, because this was a violent action, the blade in your chest fucking tears out and off at an angle so that it actually opens the wound even more.
How?
Oh
dear.
So,
another point against Jimmy for Jericho.
look,
Let's
go down
go.
for Jericho.
You look down at your chest and see that, where at once there was like a stab wound, there is now a gash, quite a substantial one, and you're not bleeding blood. You are bleeding oil, in actual fact. And like the hand that was on your face.
Don't tell the Americans.
Like, yeah,
Oh,
the hand that was on your face, trying to tear it off, just basically just goes across your face. And odds or evens for me, Tom.
Evens.
You feel your left eye, just all the gears and the glass and the intricate lensing that's in your eye starts to crack and then shatter. And the entire left-hand side of your vision disappears as all the intricate clockwork in your eye is gouged out as this thing is teared away
Jesus
from you.
Christ!
Oh, I'm helping.
That's not gonna buff out, man.
Can you tell I've been watching a lot of Brendan Lee Mulligan recently?
I don't know what that is.
He's a DM. Anyway,
Okay.
so that
Oh
was,
yeah, him.
that was Jericho's go. It's now it's now my
Do you know, you reminded
NPCs.
when you said about fraction of time, Chris. That's what reminded me of him. It's like
Um,
he saw the thing that happened, didn't you?
Helga, what are you doing? Helga is in two minds about whether to help you guys or protect her people. So
Protect the people.
She just kind of stood there like, I mean, because her feelings towards Jericho are very strong, but he is in the middle of some shit right now.
Yeah, but he's not in danger.
I mean,
She doesn't know that. We are going to go Smokey next. Let's see, what's he doing?
What?
He's going to do a thing. Okay. Smokey 1. Smokey 2. Tasty. Smokey 3. Tasty. You see him just like bark an order at the two displacer beasts. This one immediately fucking departs and just basically scampers up the back of the mutated attacker, snatches this flare out of its grasp, and they both land about here, but they land badly with the displacer beast on the bottom. And
Oh no.
let's see, Rasp, you are closest. You hear the sound of like snapping bone behind you, and as you turn around, you see like the displacer beast just like push the flare aside, go to stand up, but like two of its legs are broken, and it limps.
No, stay down. I'll heal you later.
Like Jericho, you see this flare. Well, Jericho and Ross, like you see this flare like kind of stand up and ready itself for another attack, and it suddenly fucking disappears as it's grabbed by a leg and dragged backwards. It's like, vroom, like, no, you're coming with
bad
me.
flare.
That's a bad flare. And
here.
Let's see, Jericho, you're closest. You can see that like as it drags this flare, it sort of like rolls on its back and tries to attack the displacer beast. But displacer beast basically flips it back over, puts one paw on one arm, one paw on the other arm, paw on both its legs, and just very, very gently but very purposefully wraps its jaws around the back of its head.
Pins you again.
Just like just like a gentle move of like, you have two choices now, mammal. Either you stay there and you live, or you act up and you die. You have those are your choices in this exact moment.
Completely
Smokey,
locked it down.
Yeah, just like this thing is pinned. It's not going anywhere. Smokey is going to do. Let's see. He's going to break Jimmy's hold, and then he's going to try and control Nekita. So, Jimmy, you feel like a massive fucking mechanical hand just grab your claw and immediately pry your hand off. Like to the point where it almost hurts.
Yeah.
And he like throws your hand away. He picks Nekita up and just fucking takes her over here.
Yeah.
Like away from all of you, and starts to try to calm you down. And he's gonna have to make a weird roll at a disadvantage. Oh shit. That's a 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
Nikita,
yeah.
you are grabbed by like something huge, and because of where you are in your rage, you feel that whatever has grabbed you is familiar, but also a threat. Like,
Oh my god.
this thing is radiating threat energy, and you are put on the ground, and a hand is placed over your chest, and you get the feeling of another energy entering your body, and your immediate instinct is reject it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where's Nikita gone?
Over here,
I think I'm too zoomed in.
top of the round, Nikita, in fact, will go to units.
I think I'm too zoomed in. Where is she?
To the right.
Oh, I
To the
see.
right. The Taka
Oh, I hope that's not moving in.
The Taka has blown past all of you guys and is still making a beeline for Nikita.
Smokey! Watch it! Oh no.
What are we up to, Nikita? You are faced with something you perceive as a threat. Are
Oh,
you going to attack?
fucking no. Do I need to do a weird roll to see if I start to snap out of it or not?
Yes. You slowly start to come to your senses. Like you are coming out of like the higher level of your rage and you start to gently come back down. But you are still at the point where you feel the overwhelming need to attack something. So you are going to have to make an attack roll.
Okay, I'll make an attack roll.
Smokey's a big boy, he can take it.
No, I don't like this anymore.
You lash out at this thing that's like holding you down, and you hear a wow, fucking goddamn, hold still, god, fucking shit.
Stay.
Fuck.
Pack it in, you little brat!
You have, let's see, from everyone else's perspective, let's see, Jericho is the closest. Jimmy, you're still coming out, so Jericho's closest. You see Nikita like reach up with her arm and just fucking clock Smokey in the side of the head.
Oh.
It's like it's a fucking big hit. His head like fucking snaps around. You see a couple of teeth fly out.
Oh fuck!
Like,
I think those will go back.
His jaw like ow.
Because of Smokey's mutation, I'm like, I think those will grow back.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's fine, it'll be alright. Buff out.
That'll be all your go. Jimmy, you'll go next. Make a weird roll for me. Let's see if you're fully back to yourself.
Not confident.
You're still a bit hazy. And
You know,
obviously
being tortured for 500 years does that to you.
You've been tortured for like 500 years, you've been in a fight, and you're in an incredible amount of pain because you now have a fucking massive gouge in your chest.
How's he been tortured for 500 years?
Oh yeah,
you missed that, Pete.
Yeah.
While they were going through the puzzles, I was rolling D100 on every. They went through 3 levels of puzzles. I rolled a D100 for every layer they travelled through.
Right.
And for every layer they travelled through, a respective amount of time happened to Jimmy.
Oh.
And it ended up being, was it 527 years of being tortured to try and break
Jesus
his will?
Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah, so suffice to say, my day was not great.
No.
No.
Jimmy has had and is continuing to have a very bad day.
Get better!
You are coming back to your senses, Jimmy, but you are very hurt at the moment. You just want to fucking lie down right now. I have a gouge in my chest. Fuck all this shit. Your attacker is going off towards Smokey and Nikita going nuts. What is Jimmy doing at this moment?
God, what would he be doing? It's had 10 bells of shit knocked out of him.
Mm.
I think he should stab Jericho. You know he deserves it.
No.
I mean,
No.
you do have a big, massive, mutated claw. You could backhand him into the next millennium if you so wish.
I don't know, if I'm really knackered and I'm really in pain, it's just...
I don't know whether to bring him round
There's
or...
no immediate
like,
threat
or
around
healing.
me, is there?
There is no immediate threat around you.
Could I try and basically just come to? Obviously, I'm just looking around. I'm not perceiving any immediate threat. Can I just try and bring myself down to earth?
Make another... Actually, no, make a sharp roll for me.
Slightly better.
Oh.
You do start to come down out of it now. You
Okay.
get a handle on yourself, and despite what you've gone through, despite the fact you are in incredible pain, both
I'm
physically
really
and
sorry.
mentally right now, you kind of get to the point where, like, you snap out of it. You see Jericho standing in front of you, rasp off to your left, Taka off to the right, going to do whatever the fuck it's going to do.
Does it not stop?
It does not. You
For fuck's
get the sense,
sake!
with your newfound ability, though, Mr. Tom, Jimmy senses a lot of protective aggression coming from Taka. Like, you are threatened, so it's trying to remove the thing that's attacking you. So it's not it's not being like randomly aggressive. Like, it is trying to protect you. Like, this thing is like a fucking massive, really lethal dog. Like, that's the level of intelligence you're dealing with.
Sorry, say that again. A dog.
Yes, it's a highly loyal, highly overprotective dog.
Made of metal.
Yes.
Turn into
I
a
thought you
truck.
said dock. I was like, what's a dock other than a fin?
Yeah, and it's a big, massive metal dog that is 20 feet tall.
Tell it to sit! Tell it to sit!
So, well, to be fair, I'm just aware it's protected mode, so for all I know, some pricks just... Well, we thought the battle was over, some prick jumped out at me, and I've got no idea.
That prick is Nekita!
Yeah, you'll be aware of that.
I'm going to say odds or evens. Let's see how much you can remember.
Let's say odds.
Lucky bastard. You do get this, like, you don't know entirely what has happened because it's all been like a fucking blur, but you do kind of like, your mind kind of like catches onto the fact, oh shit, I hurt someone. Oh fuck, it's someone close to me. Oh shit, I think it might have been Nekita.
To be fair, I started it.
I mean, yeah, but both people in a hyper-agitated state.
So, realising that, I might try and call the Taka back.
Mm-hmm. Make a weird roll at -1 for me.
This may not go well. Can I have a reroll, please?
Yes, you can have a reroll.
Oh, thank fuck.
You go to call the Taka and just like it's the first time it just doesn't fucking listen at all. But you try it again and
No, heal.
you're a threat, father, protect, destroy, threat. But your second message gets through to it, and it sort of like screeches to a stop right behind Smokey. Like literally, like with a claw raised, ready to strike, and it kind of stops. You can tell that it's fighting an instinct right now, but your words are currently getting through to it. So after that, we will go to Rasp. Now you'll go.
Does Smokey need help? I won't reach him in this turn though, and I'm thinking about healing Jimmy anyway, as well.
I would say, give me a sharp roll.
Okay, I'll give him a sharp. Yeah.
You can't, like, because of the size of the Taka, you, like in this form, you can't really tell what's going on over there. It seems like Smokey might be okay, but the Taka has stopped now. But you are now looking at Jimmy, and it's like, oh, he's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Angel's Touch on Jimmy.
Your Angel's Touch is going to be at a -2
Why?
because of how he is now.
Because I'm half mechanical, mate.
Because he's a mechanical man.
Would my suit negate any negatives?
No, not in this
No.
instance. No.
Okay.
I mean, dude, I don't think it. Okay, nothing's been seen by, like me, by that technology before.
Fucking jammy little shit.
I take your -2 and I shove it up your ass.
Okay, so yeah, you place your hand on Jimmy and you heal him. You do get like a massive like sense of resistance for a moment, as if it's like the same poles of a magnet if you're trying to touch them.
Yeah.
Like it's almost as if you're being repelled by a separate force. but you like shoulder all the way past it, and you're like, no, fuck no, I'm going to heal my friend.
Yeah.
And you see the wound in his chest, because that's the more immediate wound, start to like heal and close, and like Jimmy, from your perspective, you look down and you see like you see your wound slowly start to like heal up, but it doesn't like it's not like a Wolverine type heal. It's more like clockwork, like reforming, combining back together.
So it's flesh turning to metal.
Your left hand side is, yes.
Well, I mean, is any new flesh becoming metal now?
Pretty much.
Okay, that's oh, so basically, the more damage I get, the more metal I become.
Yes. Yes. The left hand side of your chest kind of forms up and it reseals, and like as it reseals, sort of like a new, like almost like skin layer of like burnished copper appeals over it.
Okay, that's fun.
Seeing this, I'm gonna like say into his ear, like, I'm so sorry for this. This is all my fault.
I don't know if I'm kind of cognitive enough to really take that in. Just like if you're saying sorry, I'm just like, the fuck
does he have to roll? Does he have to roll or anything? See if he picks it up at all.
I mean, he can hear you, but at this point, like Jimmy is like on the point of like exhaustion.
Okay.
He's
I mean,
been
the
through
mental
some shit.
fatigue alone is incomprehensible.
Yeah.
But she's gonna stay with you and just like help you like recover as best she can. So.
I'm
Jericho.
surprised he even knows who you people are anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's
Jericho,
trying, man. Try, damn it. Oh.
Jericho.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. Does it look like Nikita and Smokey? They're okay.
Make a sharp roll for me because you're trying to see around the tank because they're a fucking giant billboard.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like Nikita is like both of them are okay. Nikita is like definitely like trying to fight fucking Smokey right now.
Oh, so she's still actively fighting back.
Yes.
Okay, then I shall. I shall just duck around the this, and I'm not sure what I'm going to say to her, but just like sort of shout at her, snap out of it. I'm not entirely sure.
Snap out of it, you stupid bitch!
But maybe I'll
Being a bitch right now.
click her fingers in front of her face. Come on! What are you doing?
Come on, man.
I'm kind of being a dick.
Just for the snapping of her fingers, I want to give you like a fucking -8. But do a hot roll for me, see if you can get through to her. Oh, actually, no. Rally to the cause. Actually, yes, I like that. Ignore what I just said.
Well, I mean, that's just a hot roll anyway, so.
Yeah. Nikita, you again hear Jericho just. Now it's not on the edge of the hearing. It's like he's talking to you from across a large room. Nikita, fucking stop this shit! Jesus Christ, stop this bullshit! And you go back. Could you make a weird roll for me?
Alright.
See how you do.
Boop.
You regress through another layer of your rage. You are now more aware. Let's see, we do this flare. No, you ain't getting up anytime soon. Oh dear. Rasp and Jimmy. You see this flare gets up and
Oh fuck.
what is it?
Oh fuck. Oh
It's
no.
It's going to attack the displacer beast.
No! No!
More
No!
immediate threat.
No!
Oh,
No!
lucky displacer beast.
Oh thank fuck.
As this thing turns around, like it sees its displacer beast, recognizes it's a threat, and goes to slash at it. But the beast manages to kind of almost roll away, but it rolls on the side where it's got the broken legs,
Oh,
You hear like a yowl of pain as it rolls away, and it sort of like lands here
I've got
up
to
against the
help
wall,
that thing.
and it's now very hurt.
Go fix the baby.
I'm gonna have to go fix the baby. If Jimmy's not obviously can't be healed any further, I will have to leave him there for the time being.
Helga is at the point where let's see what Helga does. She's far too worried. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna fucking worry too, guys. She like runs over here. She basically punches Jimmy in the face.
How?
What the fuck are you doing?
I just healed him!
Like,
I
she's,
am lying here flirting with unconsciousness. What the fuck are you doing?
she doesn't give a fuck about the fact that the two of you are in mech suits right now. She basically grabs Rasp and she pulls on like the collar of your suit. Bear in mind you're in power armor. She pulls you down to her level. Like, this is something a human should not be able to do. She pulls you down to her level and goes, what the fuck is happening? What is going on over there?
Right, okay. He's snapped out of whatever it is. I've healed him. I mean, kinda, because you just punched him. Nekita, on the other hand, does need bringing round. Maybe a punch will help her a bit, but you know.
That's it. Just send Helga to her death. It's fine.
No, I won't send them to them. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
So.
Will you take care of him then? I'm going to go deal with this myself.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh god! Here we go.
Fucking
Heads up, Smokey!
Fucking ignores. Like, she straight up ignores attack. She's making a beeline for these guys.
Jericho! Who's still on the way?
Oh, wow, Smokey's having a hard time with this. Like, actually, Jericho, because you're stood right there, you see Smokey with his hand on like Nikita's chest, and like the metal sections of his arms are like trying to reconfigure in different patterns. The tattoos on him start to glow with like a deep green eldritch light. But he seems to be having a lot of trouble with what he's trying to do. And you see out of his ear, a small drop of blood starts to appear.
Oh no!
His nose.
Channel shit. For fuck's sake, Nikita.
His nose gently starts to bleed. And he starts muttering in a language you cannot understand.
What's with all the incantations and the tattoos, Smokey? Are you a wizard, Smokey?
He can't hear. You get no reaction from him at all. Nikita, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, weird roll.
Weird wrong, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. God damn it. You suddenly snap back into consciousness as if like you took a massive deep breath and you're like, no, fuck this. I'm breaking the connection. As you break the connection, you do hear like a subtle chuckling in your mind.
Oh my god.
Well with her.
Oh, fuck.
Godspeed, Hamza Queen. Your rage breaks. You are back in your body, and you see Smokey kind of knelt over you, and like behind him, like the shadow of the tag. It's like, oh shit.
And Helga approaching.
It's like Helga's stomping out like she's fucking lost her temper. She's fucking angry as shit. And Jericho's standing next. No, you see Jericho stood next to Smokey, looking a little bit concerned. As you turn to look at Smokey full on, you see that his nose is bleeding, both his ears are bleeding, and his eyes are very bloodshot.
Oh my god.
Jesus fuck.
This is what you did?
And he gently
Look
takes
what
his
you
hand
did,
off
you
your,
little jerk.
gently takes his hand off of your chest, and he sighs. Oh, well, now you're back. Well, I um I need to take a nap. And his eyes roll back in his head,
Oh fuck.
Oh, God.
and he just tips over sideways.
I mood.
He just tips over into the dust and lays there utterly still.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
We are going to say we are out of combat now.
Oh, right.
Both the snorks
Fuck.
start, both the flares start to calm down because you're now out of your rage.
Yeah.
So the displaced beast here lets this one up and immediately goes to Smokey's side.
Okay,
The
I'm gonna go pick
flares-
up the other one.
The flares go to your side. You okay? If you're going to help this one out, Ross,
Yeah.
you notice that it's kind of desperately trying to get up, and it's trying to get to Smokey.
Because I want to do this in one move, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
pick up that display. I'm gonna pick that displacer up, bring him over to Smokey, so I can heal the pair of them at the same time.
Mhm.
Okay, so
It's fucking drag you.
If you- yeah, if you move us. Oh, yeah.
I need to be
Yep,
right back
I got
real
you.
hold quick.
I got you. Right. As you
hold
bring
on.
the displacer beast over to Smokey,
Mhm.
you notice both of them sort of like nuzzle around him, trying to wake him up, and
Yep.
they sort of like coil around him and just immediately like lay down next to him. And
Okay.
if you try to approach Smokey, you are going to get growled at.
Well, I've already. Well, I thought I was already holding one, but
Well, no,
yeah.
like as soon as they get near him, there's no it's like protective cordon. You try to get to
Okay.
Daddy, you're going to get fucking eaten.
No, I'm just helping. I'm just like in my gentlest voice ever. I'm like,
I-
I'm just
I'll tell you
trying to
what,
help.
While Vix is off, I would like some RP to happen after all of that bullshit. I'm going to go
Okay,
for a
but-
cigarette.
Can I heal or?
I think you're
Mate,
gonna have to wait. Okay.
just wait for a hot minute. We'll do that when I get back.
I did roll for it, but I can ignore the roll.
1 minute.
Just wait and see what Chris says.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
back.
I know.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
role playing right now.
Role playing right now. What the fuck,
Mm.
Nikita?
I don't know if I would have any memory of what's just happened. And I'm guessing Chris has just buggered off, so I'm not gonna get my answer. Fuck.
No.
All there was the rage. That's not in character. Sorry,
You just
Well,
like,
well,
after we
until-
got back, you just went full feral.
I imagine she's gonna try and sit up, but she's gonna be struggling because half of her face is cracked, bones are broken, and so's half of her chest. So, just looking at everybody, a bit confused.
Do you respond to what I said?
There's something weird happened there. Huh? It's
I
crazy.
mean, she'll probably look at you to like that she registered it, but I think she's just trying to figure out what the fuck happened to actually reply right now.
Alright.
Hmm. What about Jimmy? How do you feel?
He's
Jimmy?
unconscious, I think.
Would I even be conscious right now? I don't even.
We don't even know
I
because
He's
suppose
also
just
got
can't
a
figure it
nap.
I have a body, and his name is Pain.
So, I mean, though I am liking the new mechanical look you've got.
Groovy, baby.
I don't know if I'd even be talking. It's just like panting and just lying.
My only question to Jimmy would be, you don't have the urge to, wear sunglasses and adopt an Austrian accent?
You
I did
absolute prick.
I need your sunglasses. I need your
Alright.
trousers in the court.
All right, Jimmy. Well, we'll come back to you. All right, I'm going to talk to Helga. I'll be back.
He said the line.
But yeah, you've got to think that even if you're talking to us, you got to think what we've both just been what especially what Jimmy's been through, but then me as well.
Jimmy would
I know,
literally
he's
be insane.
Told us to RP. This is what I'm doing. Mate.
I know, but I haven't
Yeah.
got like I'm not saying you shouldn't have said anything. I'm just saying like I'm like Nekita will be trying to figure out what the fuck because she hasn't. I don't know if she has any memory of
Wait, what
happened.
happened?
All I currently have information-wise is that I'm very much hurt, and you guys are around me. The attack is hovering over us, and I don't know where Jimmy is. Or
Well, I mean, you're usually aware of your actions when you rage normally, aren't you?
when a normal rage, yeah, because I have control of that.
This was a whole other thing.
It would be interesting. I hope what he does is he makes you. If you didn't have control, then you at least know what you did.
Well, we'll find out when.
I hope so, because that would be much more interesting.
That would be, wouldn't it?
Oh, she would feel like utter garbage.
But I mean, 500 years of torture. I mean, could you imagine, like, even just like a day of being like tortured would be bad enough.
That would be insane.
Yeah, because Pete, those 500 and odd years, he was being disassembled and reassembled in different ways.
Not disassembled.
Constantly.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
We came to save you. What more do you want?
What mean? I'm just. Oh my god.
He shouldn't even remember what cold talks.
I'm saying that to Tom.
Like, you know.
Pete, I'm saying that to Tom.
No, I'm saying that to Tom as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying to me?
I was like, because you sucks, done it. You know, it's not my fault that happened. It kind of is, but
oh, it's so awful. What happened to you? Yeah, it really is.
Bruh, you still talking? God damn it.
Do you know what it's like to have your eyeballs change into several different shapes at once?
Yes.
I do.
Yes. You don't know what happens in the maelstrom.
I think he knows. I think he knows now.
You know now.
I know, you go into the maelstrom, you don't exactly get reassembled. You just disappear into your mother's pocket for, like, an hour.
Hey, my mind is not sane, though.
Hey, go.
There's a reason I can do the weird shit. I can do it. Yeah. There's a reason I can do the weird shit.
Nazi oranges.
All I heard was Nazi oranges. I didn't hear the first bit.
I said
All I heard was excuses.
Sorry, Russ comparing the fact that she disappears into the maelstrom to, you know, being reassembled, disassembled, assembled again.
I'm just saying. Well, no one knows how the child things come to be in the first place. I'm saying there could be some weird ass shit behind that.
For 500 years.
Probably. You never. No one knows.
Well, if you don't know,
maybe longer.
It never happened to you, did it?
You may not even remember what happened to you.
No, I think you will. You don't kind of just gloss over that.
Okay, so I'm back.
I'm just saying, a child thing is the soul of a child thrown into the maelstrom. There's some shit that's gone on there.
Chris,
sweet little Pete, you have no idea what's going on.
Would Nekita have memory of what's just happened?
It's hazy, but yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, now I feel awful.
I mean, I felt awful out of character, if that counts.
So we're going to jump back in, and Ross, we were doing a healing touch. So,
yeah.
What are you going to heal the displaced beast, or are you going to try and heal someone else?
I was trying to heal Displacer Beast and Smokey at the same time. That's why I dragged it over to him.
You can only do one, so choose between the two.
You must choose, but choose wisely.
I want to hit. Well, God, why? Because I thought I could heal two people at once because I've done it before.
You have, but you have been using your healing touch a lot. This is something. Your healing touch is something that the more you use it, the more risky it gets.
I don't know. I honestly can't. I feel like
no, I can't tell you. This is your choice, mate.
I feel like Smokey would be Ross priority, though.
I will give you something that will help. So make a sharp roll for me.
If it lets me.
let's see. The Displacer Beast has more obvious physical wounds, but you have no idea what the fuck is up with Smokey right now. Like, he is unconscious, but the only, like, physical manatees you can see is him bleeding from, like, his eyes and his ears and his nose.
That's not. I was gonna say that isn't a good sign though. Blood from the head. So I'm going to try and prioritize Smokey, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you
I'll
put your hand on him and you go to heal him, and it's almost like it has no effect. Like, he doesn't regain consciousness. Like the bleeding has stopped, but you have no idea what the fuck is going on with Smokey right now.
Okay.
And as as you're wondering this, you are like nuzzled away by one of the Displacer Beasts. Like they actively push your hand away.
My daddy.
I'm trying to help him. Damn it.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go punch one of the statues out of anger.
Yeah, Nikita's just coming out of that. Jimme or Jericho, would you like to go next? Well, actually, people can do what the fuck they want. So yeah, just anyone who wants to act next.
I'll probably try and look Smokey over, and but also look at Rasp. Just like, is Jimme okay? Because she can't see him.
So.
No, Sarge.
Right.
I'm not good at all.
Well, I healed him to the best of my ability.
Oh, so he's alive. That's something.
If you're going to try and look Smokey over, do a sharp roll for me.
Okay. 1 sec. Sharp roll. Fuck.
You are still like coming down on the adrenaline high, and like your muscles start to ache. Like the wounds you've taken start to like impact your ability to like perceive things. So you just know that Smokey is hurt, and when you try to like get closer to him, the Displacer Beasts are not outwardly hostile towards you, but they are very wary of you. Like they're not entirely happy with you being close to it.
With that, then I would stand up and try and go to find where the fuck Jimme is.
Okay, yeah. You can move around as you wish.
Just like there, because I imagine she's not going to be able to move very fast.
You notice that this flare that you come across, like, kind of immediately starts to like stick to your side, and your other flare just sort of like worms its way past here and comes to stand in front of you. And you do notice that on like its blade arm, it's covered in oil.
Oh shit! Shit!
Jericho or Jimme, what would you like to do?
Go and check up on Jimme and just say, dude. That's probably about it for now.
How degree of fucked am I?
I mean, you are in not a good state. You're coming down off an adrenaline high. You're coming down off of being tortured for over 500 years. You've just got in a scrap with one of your friends. Shit's gone off the rails fucking hard. And while Rasp has healed the wound in your side, like, the pain...
There is no accounting for the mental trauma.
Yeah, you are just all kinds of fucked at the moment. Make a hot roll for me. What a hot roll from you. You are managing to stay sort of cognizant, but it's like you are having to like physically just like force yourself to be just with it right now. You are on the verge of slipping into madness. You're on the verge of completely losing your shit. You are barely maintaining your equilibrium right now.
Jimme, how are you? I'm suffering, man. I am suffering extensively.
I think Jericho would then get out of his suit, and he would try and help Jimmy out of his suit and say, "Come, friend, you need to rest."
I don't imagine I would be in any state to argue or just disagree, or other than just lie there and be like, okay.
As you try to get Jimmy out of his suit, you notice that that's not going to be easy. Because, I mean, with you, Jericho, it's easy. It's just a suit of Exor. A suit of Exor. I mean, you think, I want to get out of this. He goes, "Good day. I hope you have a good day." And it's kind of sort of like just opens up and you're able to step out. But with Jericho, with Jimmy, sorry, it's almost like he's become part of the armor. So you're not going to be able to separate him from the armor unless Jimmy tries to do it himself as well. He's not in a state to do that right now.
Ooh. Jimmy, I don't know if we can get you out of this. Do you think you can just walk down to one of the buildings and maybe we can put the suit in a sitting position? I don't know.
What would I have to? I'm gonna roll. Do something on the fly. Yeah, I'm gonna roll cool. See if I can do that.
Okay.
Almost without even looking at him, and just in a daze, just get up and just start walking, despite the fact I'm leaking brake fluid or whatever.
Yeah.
He ain't heavy. He's my driver.
Yeah, you get the. I mean, Jimmy, you are in very much like you're in almost a concussed state right now. Getting out, when you get the sense of getting out of your armor is going to be a bit of an ordeal, but it's almost like you're wearing like a second skin. You're just basically bigger right now. So it is entirely it's not going to be an issue for Jericho to take you by one fucking big ass hand and sort of guide you away. So where are you two going to go?
One of the ruined buildings, if we can.
You notice let's see how the Wolf Vale people do it. Oh shit, they're fine. Both the guards sort of clock you two coming, and as you pass that building, they just sort of take up a defensive position behind you both. And the other survivors of Wolfdale, they're sort of tending to their own wounds and making sure they're fine. They do see you guys coming in, and they look genuinely concerned about Jimmy. What the fuck is going on with him? This was a person that helped save us, helped save our village. He's one of the reasons why we're still alive. What the fuck is going on with him? They seem genuinely concerned about you. And that does touch Jimmy in a way. It's almost like you don't expect these people to care about you in any way, because that's not something you've experienced a lot in your life.
As a driver, I'm not used to people actually giving a shit.
Exactly, yes. But these people do seem genuinely concerned about you. Let's do a roll. Hell yeah, we're doing that. As Jericho is leading Jimmy back into the village, and I will say by this point the Takataka has transformed back into a truck and is now back where you left it before. It's it has guided you guys back, and it's kind of gone past you and it's transformed back into a truck. A small child comes running up to Jimmy, and he hands you a small trinket of his. It's very rough. It's very crude, but it's actually a small carving of what looks like the Takataka.
Oh,
that's fucking adorable.
He puts it in your hand and says, "This will keep you safe, like you kept us safe."
Oh, my heart.
Oh my! And first of all, how fucking dare you, Chris?
Whoa, fucking melting.
and he tees up. He takes to the shop. Right in the fields. Like the kid pushes it into your hand, says that, and just kind of like dodges back to his parents. So yeah, that
Jimmy, sorry, Jericho, help me. I'm feeling.
I'm
Make it stop.
Just, I mean, do you want to sit? Do you want to rest in the building, or do you want to rest in the Taka-Taka?
I want to be in the building. I think makes more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be where the feelings are.
Mr. Jimmy, here's the
present
for you.
Feelings.
Follow the feels.
As you enter the building, you notice that people start to make space for you, like especially for Jimmy and Jericho. Like I mean, for Jimmy, people are just like fucking checking you out and like, well, fucking okay. Let's just get him somewhere, and like an entire like corner of the building is cleared for you because you're fucking huge at this point. And
I feel like being with these guys is going to be more beneficiary for me. Normally, I would be Jimmy would be all like, "No, I don't want to be around anyone." But it's just like last time we did that, I ended up being tortured for 500 years.
I like people now.
I think people.
Yeah, you are gently guided onto like the ruins of what was once a bed. You like sit your bolt down on it, it bends underneath you, but doesn't quite break. And a particular woman comes over to you, and she gives you a once over. She glances over at Jericho. Well, it seems my husband was at least good for something of judging character. Now, and she starts to give you a once over. She starts to like clean you off, and the dots connect in your head for a brief moment. This is Fenrir's wife.
Ah.
And you notice like a couple of little kids behind her, seemingly standing off to the side and watching you. And you notice the familial traits. But these are Fenrir's kids. His wife and his kids are looking after you. And Jericho,
oh my god.
You see all this happen, and a bunch of the other survivors come over to you, and they start taking care of you as well. In fact, they treat you as if you are one of their own. They have no hesitation. Like, you know, they're just giving you food, or they're patching you up. Like, you've taken a couple of like bumps and scrapes during the fight, and they're patching you up. And they seem to be treating you as if you are one of their own. So both of you are in there being treated, and we've got a smash cut right back over to Helga.
Oh no.
Who's standing just with the wreckage of the board amongst all these bodies strewn across the floor. Smokey laid out. The man who resembles her father is just fucking laid out, completely unconscious at this point, and she's going to run over. As she runs over, one of the displaced beasts goes to block her and then suddenly backs off. Like just backs off, and as she goes to Smokey, the displaced beast goes back around her to protect her as well. And she just starts like wailing on Smokey. It's like, wake up, you fucking piece of shit.
Yo!
You don't get to fucking die. You fucking wake up now.
Can't punch him awake. And I'm not there, but yeah.
If my healer's not making him come around, that's not helping.
And then we cut back to Nekita. Nekita next. Your flares are now surrounding you. You are hurt. You are now starting to really feel your wounds. And the memories of what has just happened start to like trickle in.
Yeah.
they're like, holy shit, I just nearly killed Jimmy, and Jimmy nearly killed me.
Yeah.
Smokey did something, but you're not sure what it is. You are fully back aware. You're in control of yourself. What are you doing?
I would probably. Well, I was going over to side Jimmy, so I would have seen those two go to the building. Obviously, then I spotted Helga and was like, she's gonna like. I thought she was coming to me, and then she obviously sees Smokey and goes over, and feeling like obviously hurting and feeling guilty as fuck. She's probably just gonna try and climb over this little wall and just lay here out the way because she feels horrible. She thinks everyone's probably gonna absolutely like. I mean, a lot of people are cautious anyway, but now she's probably gonna think like they're just gonna want to get rid of her.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna clamber over here and just essentially just lay on the floor.
Oh damn, she got the feels.
Leant up against, yeah, and she doesn't get feels often. Just leant up against this wall, and I don't know how high the wall is, so I don't know if anyone would see the top of her head. But yeah, she's just.
I'd say like it's like a waist high wall. It's not that high. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all she's doing.
As you go over, your flares follow you, and they don't know what to do about the feelings you're feeling. They just kind of. You notice that your main baby, like he goes to like snuggle into you, but like sort of like checks himself because he's trying to get used to his new form, and he looks down like the blade arm, notices it's covered in oil, and sort of like hides it behind his back. Like, oh, oops.
Oh, sorry, mummy.
And it kind of moves itself away from you a little bit as if it's ashamed. And moves over there, and the other one doesn't quite know what to do. So it sort of like crouches down next to you and like mimics your movement.
Can I get my Flare baby to come back?
Make a weird waffle.
Because I'm not mad at the Flare baby because they were acting like that because of me. So.
I mean, it does move back towards you a little bit, but you can tell that because of how attuned
I'll
you
be right
are.
back, guys.
Okay.
Yes, because of how attuned you are to your basically children, you get the sense that it's not happy about the fact that it now recognizes it attacked someone that was important to you, someone that it's been with for a long time and it has interacted with before, and the fact that it attacked Jimmy like out of pure instinct, it is feeling a bit sorry about it. So it is starting to come back to you, but it is still upset.
Yeah. Okay.
Mummy, I did the goof.
I
mean, pretty much. Yeah. Let's see. Rasp, we are back to you.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, obviously, I said to Helga when she started laying in Smokey, like, cut it out because I've just tried to heal him and that's not going to help.
Bitch, I just fixed that.
Yeah.
Well, the other displacer beast is still pretty hurt.
She looks at you, Rasp, and you see her kind of glance over her shoulder, and she starts to break out in tears. And she tells you, he doesn't get to die. I watched my father die once before. He does not get to die.
He's not gonna die! Just stop waiting on him!
And she kind of like just limply like just fucking smacks Smokey's chest a couple of times, and then just kind of like falls back on her haunches. As she like falls backwards, you notice that one of the displacer beasts kind of like moves behind, like moves ever so slightly, so she like rests against it. And you can, I mean, make a sharp roll for me, Rasp. Not too up on human behavior.
Sharp, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not entirely sure how to read what's happening because you're a child thing, reading other people's emotions isn't too easy for you.
Yeah.
But you get the sense that she's overwhelmed in this moment. Just a man who represents her father and who looks astonishingly like her dad is now, as she perceives, dying in front of her again.
I can redouble my efforts if it helps.
Yes, you can do that, yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll try again. Fucking roll 20, don't fuck me over again.
It's going to fuck you over.
There we go.
You put your what? Are you touching Smokey's head? Like, how are you doing this?
Yeah, I'm touching his head.
As you wrap your hands around Smokey's head, you feel a sudden rush of power like fucking flood into you from your hands, and it's difficult to push it back, but you somehow manage to like balance the energy coming from both you and him.
Yeah.
And his eyes flicker and they open. And what he immediately does is both of his hands come up, they grab yours and pull your hands off of his head.
Yeah.
Because you get the sense that there was something fighting against your powers.
Mm.
Make a shot.
Okay. Another one.
The resistance was not coming from Smokey.
Okay.
So there's three factors to include here. You were trying to heal Smokey. You managed to balance out the flood of power from Smokey into you, but there was also something fighting against you that was not coming from either you or Smokey.
Yeah. Okay.
Smokey kind of snaps back into wakefulness and fuck. Nikita, you're alright. Did I do it?
She'll live. Most importantly, you'll live. But there's something meddling with you. I may have to go into another person's head.
He's like pushes himself up into like a fucking sitting position. He goes, "Well, that fucking tracks, doesn't it? Oh, goddamn. Where's my? There we are." And like both of the displays, he's kind of like nuzzle into him. He like gives him a stroke. He also reaches a hand over to you, Rasp. Places like a big hand on his shoulder. Goes, "Thanks for that. I can't need it either."
Finally, some gratitude.
Yeah. And as you say that, you feel his hand kind of like grip your shoulder, not very tight, but just like with like almost like a fatherly grasp. And he's like, "You know, all of them really value you. Doesn't matter what mistakes you make. We all value you being here. Hell, if you weren't here, the lot of us would be more fucked up than we already are."
I know, but I feel personally responsible for what Jimmy's going through, and he didn't have to suffer the way he has had I not been just trying to prove a point. That's on me, and it's going to weigh on me for the rest of my existence.
He takes the hand off of your shoulder and just basically punch you in the chest with a finger. Goes, "No, you shut the fuck up right now. If you did not feel bad about that, I would be worried you were a psychopath. The fact that you do feel bad about it makes you better than fucking basically everyone we've ever met in the wasteland, I'm pretty sure. Because they're all fucking self-centered fuckers. The fact that you think about others before yourself and worry about how anyone perceives you makes you better than all of them. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever sell yourself short, child."
She breaks down in tears because it's like words she never ever got from anyone before, and she sees Smokey as a father figure, so that really means a lot to her. Yeah.
Smokey's gonna just wrap an arm around her and like pull her in. Like, that's enough of that now. I know Jimmy doesn't blame you for what happened. He knows you're impulsive. He knows you. I mean, let's be fair. You're fucking weird. We're all fucking weird. And from what I've seen, when you all decided to risk your fucking goddamn lives to come and fucking save my ass when you didn't need to. You all could have stayed at Cold Corpse and just let shit happen, but you all decided to up sticks and come and save me, and you've all gone on all these messed up journeys. I'm like, look at what happened with Nekita. Look at what happened with you. Look at what's happening with fucking Jimmy right now. I can't imagine he's in any kind of fucking good way with what's happening. And
No.
you all decided to make that choice to come and save me. And we have survivors from All Fail here as well, which I'm still catching up on, by the way. All of this, you all decided to do for me. Just me. Smokey. The guy who runs the fucking meat hook. All I do is fucking feed you bastards. And you
Best goddamn food place ever.
Yes. But I think we might need to
yeah, and then she's like, okay. Yeah, sorry.
No,
I didn't want to interrupt you. I was, it's not just me that needs you right now, and she kind of like points towards Helga. I think this one definitely needs you right now. And then she's gonna obviously nod at you both, and then walk on. Oh, actually, can I do one more healing touch on the displacer?
Yes, of course. Yeah, go for it.
Easter broken legs. Okay. She's gonna before heading off. She's gonna lay a hand on that and.
You manage to heal one of the legs, and the displacer beast kind of gets up, but it's got like fucking 6 legs that can compensate for a broken leg. And but it does give you do get like a big massive lick on the face.
Yeah.
No. Yay! More gratitude. I love it. Yeah, more gratitude. But yeah, she's gonna give it a little pat as well and be like, if it gets any worse, you come back to me, you hear, and I will try and fix the other leg if it is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But try to keep your weight off that one. Like doctor's advice for the animal.
Call me in the morning.
And then I'm gonna go off towards where everyone else is. So I've apparently brought up a stat block. Hold on, token settings or something.
Jeez.
Without... Wait, where have I got? Oh, there I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go and put myself.
Pete, as you're going that way, make a sharp roll for me.
All right, so I'll get myself to the bridge there, and I'll make the sharp roll here.
As you're going past the billboard and you go to jump the rail on the road.
Yeah.
Out of the corner of your eye, you do see both the players and Nekita hiding behind.
Oh, okay. I will come round to them.
Mm-hmm. We will put a pause on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And basically, where the two of you only Ross and Nekita, you are the only two that were going to hear or see this. Do you notice that Smokey goes up to Helga and gives her a hug? And she returns the hug.
No.
And even with the distance you are at, you can tell she is sobbing uncontrollably.
Like a hungry, angry baby.
And both the displacer beasts circle around them. And it almost seems to the two of you like it's a very touching father-daughter moment.
No.
And both of you are familiar enough with Smokey that you can see his body language and his demeanor completely shift, going from Smokey to the chief. And there's a look of shock on Helga's face.
Oh.
As she starts to talk swiftly, like her body language becomes very animated, and Smokey puts 2 hands on her shoulders and says something in a low voice to her that neither of you are able to pick up.
That's fair.
But she seems to calm down, and his body language shifts back into Smokey. And he gives her like a sort of like an awkward pat on the shoulder. But she nods, gives him a hug once again, and goes to move back to her people and gets up to here, gives the guard some shit because that's just how they are. And she walks into the house, makes an immediate beeline for Jericho, and you can tell something very heavy is on her mind. And smashing back over to where Smokey is, he's kind of stood there with his 2 displacer beasts, sort of staring out into the wasteland. He doesn't move. He's just standing there, staring out into the wasteland. We will go to Rasp and Nekita.
Well,
What do you do?
go to Jericho, because, yeah, there's been a while since you jumped to them.
Okay. We will jump back over to Jimme and Jericho.
And I need to BRB anyway, so that's a good idea. Wait 1 minute. I'll be back.
Fuck, I knew.
So let's go for Jericho and Jimme. From Jericho's perspective, Helga is sort of like bustled into the room. She's gone over and make sure everyone's okay. She's gone up to Jimme, given him a bit of a verbal beatdown on how you don't fuck up your friends. And she's come over to you, Jericho. The instant you see her, you could tell she's been crying and that she's in a high emotional state.
Does she say anything?
She doesn't. She just kind of sits herself
I'm
down.
back.
Like I imagine you guys are kind of like sitting on like a cot or something, like a makeshift bed. She's kind of like plonks herself down next to you.
Oh, hello?
Yeah,
we
we
can-
can.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Just checking, sorry. I'm back. Right, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go on, Alex. Yeah.
No, you were saying.
She plonks herself down next to you, and obviously you can tell from like the instant she walked in that she was upset about something, because the 2 of you have gotten very close. And as she plonks herself down next to you, she kind of like pulls like her greatsword is like still unsheathed. She sort of like lays it across her lap, and she's like running her hand on the blade, and there's a few runes inscribed on it. And she's looking at the blade very thoughtfully, as if mulling something over.
Well, Jericho, just like Jimme, is pretty exhausted, and he will look up at Jimme, see if Jimmy's starting to drift off to sleep at all, and then wherever he is sort of sitting or leaning against, probably with his back to the wall, he'll just he'll put his arm round Helga and just rest, but with his arm round her in a kind of comforting way. No words need to be spoken in that sort of sense. I'm just like, come here, and then they just rest.
She accepts the arm around her, and she does like nestle into you, and like she grabs the cloak around, like the cloak she's wearing, sort of like wraps it around the pair of you, but she keeps like an arm free, holding the great sword, and you feel her deep breathing, and like her breath hikes in her throat for a moment as you 2 drift off to sleep. And she whispers in your ear,
Kill you.
Oh, God. No. Leave me and I'll end you.
You're going nowhere, bitch.
You're
As you
mine
drift off
now.
Shh. As you drift off to sleep, you hear her voice just on the edge of your consciousness. You're the one thing I only want to protect.
Oh.
Aw.
Both drift off. Snap across to Jimmy. You are fucking incredibly exhausted.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yes.
Oh, I had no
That's
idea.
a fact thing. Like, you've noticed, like, since you've been sat down and since Fenrir's wife has been, like, tending to you, just basically doing the best she can with your care, like, you're starting to drift off, and it gets to the point where she goes, fuck it, you're going to sleep now. She basically kicks your robotic leg out from underneath you, fucking turns you around and rolls you over, so you're facing the wall.
You missed it, getting a
Okay.
timeout.
Well, bear in mind, Fenrir was not. He wasn't the best husband. Sometimes he would come home drunk, so maneuvering a fucking massive dude who's not in full conscious like autonomy of his own body is not something that's
She's
new
been
to her.
training for years to do this.
She rolls you over, but you do notice that as you start to drift off, Jimmy, she pulls over a stool and she is sat right next to you, and you kind of glance over your shoulder a little bit to like just double check that someone's there, and she's sat there hunched over, grasping in two hands Fenrir's spear.
Ooh.
And she doesn't look like she's going to go to sleep anytime soon. And her occasional glances over to you, to her children, to Helga and Jericho over in the other corner. You get the sense that she's thinking something over, but you have no chance to talk to her about this tonight. As you start to think that thought, you slowly slip into sleep, and for the first time in over 500 years, you have a single night's sleep, uninterrupted, without any visions, and it's the most blissful thing you've experienced in a long time.
I feel like I'm going to sleep like well into the afternoon.
Oh yeah, you are out cold for a fucking hot while.
You wake up on the sun setting.
Let's see. We'll do something from the perspective of the guards. Mr. Guard dude here, Mr. Guard dude down there.
Well, I'll be right back real quick.
Okay. The guard dudes here perceive the Taka sort of move slightly. And it kind of like goes. And it sort of like rests up against, like far up against the wall to where Jimmy is as it can.
It's running in its sleep.
Yeah. And like it's almost like if you ever seen a car that's on like adjustable shocks, like a this thing sort of like the Taka kind of like settles down, like the headlights go off, and it just kind of like it's almost like an animal settling into its den a little bit. And the two guards are like, what the fuck did we sign up to?
I feel like at this point they're going to be fast approaching any other day. This might seem strange.
Yes. When we lived up in the mountains, we used to hunt around.
Do you know what? This has been happening for the longest time, and I'm just appreciative of a quiet night, No one screaming, no one starting shit.
Well, hey, at least we're still alive. Yeah, but how much longer with these fucking weirdos?
I don't know, man. We've been alive for the longest time because of these weirdos.
Maybe we should protect the really fucking big thing that tends to fuck things up. Yes, that'd be a good idea. The two guards gonna come down here and maybe take up defensive positions around the Taka. I was like, no, we're gonna get this big fucker safe. We're gonna go back over to Brass and Nekita. What is happening with those two?
I think I'm still waiting on Vitz to get back.
No, I'm back.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
there you go. No, I'll come over to her from the whole smoky thing. After that happens, and I'm just like, you okay?
She won't look up. She'll just shake her head.
No. She gets out of her suit because she feels like this
How are you
requires
still
more.
in your suit, man?
I don't know. Sometimes
She
it
was
becomes
busy
a bit.
healing people.
Yeah. She doesn't. No one else needs healing, so kind of gotten out. I mean, they can heal them without the suit, but it's just better to do it with the suit at this point.
Yes.
You get out of the suit, and she wraps her actual arm rather than obviously because now she's out the suit. It's not a mech arm. Her arm around her shoulder and says, "Look, you know, you didn't mean to do any of that. I, for one, know how the maelstrom affects people. It is awful. It twists and warps the mind. It changes you into people you aren't."
I'll say.
Well, she's
I'll say.
well, she's gonna wince from the like you're putting her arm around her because her ribs
Oh.
are fucked
Oh,
and her face is fucked.
oh shit! You need healing.
No, she's not gonna let you.
Okay,
She's just gonna be like, I'll be fine.
but she is going to draw attention to it that time.
As the two of you were talking,
Mhm.
Rasp, you witness this from the outside, but also Nikita, you Felix, you're hyper aware. As you talk to Rasp, you feel your face start to slowly heal. Just like your nose
Oh.
pops back into joint, like your jaw, like
Healing words.
reconnects, like your ribs, like because you're now out of combat, your hyper healing starts to kick back in.
Yeah,
So you are slowly being healed as you talk.
yeah. So that's why I'm just like, I don't need healing. I'm fine.
Okay.
But I almost fucking killed Jimmy.
Yeah, I didn't help. I exposed him to the maelstrom. He's in most of that state because of me.
Yes, but I didn't attack him because he's in that state. I attacked him because I lost control and he was the nearest target.
I know, like I said, the maelstrom warps you. Not change you from who you actually are, but everyone knows who you are, Nikita. Everyone knows you're reliable.
I'm not so sure
You-
anymore.
Look, I know there's not much I can say to help you here, but you know, it is a matter of perspective, and I think everyone knows you weren't in control of yourself, and that's not a weakness on your part. We know there's something playing games with your head. Okay.
She'll nod. She's feeling emotional and she doesn't do emotions, so she's just nodding now.
It's a shame we're not at the cold courts and send you into that ring to fight some arsehole from the bar.
Here's some bad guys. Turn them to mincemeat.
Yeah. Imagine if you hit someone now. Fucking hell.
I mean, that was Nikita's coping mechanism for quite some time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if you hit someone now. Bloody hell.
She'll just probably like look up and just be like, I appreciate you coming over, but I think I need to be alone tonight.
Okay. But please know, I'm here. The others they'll need some sleep and rest, but they know you're good at heart, right?
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
She pats you on the shoulder, and almost like what Smokey did with her, she like kind of gives your shoulder a squeeze. Just a gentle one, not obviously because she knows you're a bit rough at the moment. Gets back in her suit just to take it over to where the Taka is. I take it I can't really put my suit in the Taka right now.
Oh, you can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get out.
It's in a
I load
truck
it-
form.
All right, I load it up. Give it a gentle pat, like saying, "Good dog." Good boy.
You go.
And I'll go in and I'll go over to where Fenu's kids are and kind of sleep with them.
They are immediately by Jimmy.
That's fine.
As you walk in, you do see the same thing that Jimmy saw, with
Yeah.
Fenir's wife just sat on a stool next to him, gripping Fenir's spear, and the kids like wrapped up in furs, like blankets, at the bottom of Jimmy's bed.
Yeah. Well, as she goes over to go sleep where the kids are, she kind of gives her a kind of gentle smile and nod.
She nods back and she takes her hand off the spear, reaches into her like gonna reach into like the jacket she's got, and she does like toss you like some jerky or like a ration of some kind. You need to keep your strength up, little one.
Okay, thank you.
Then she goes back to standing watch over Jimmy.
Okay. Please look after him. He's in a very delicate way. And
So she takes a hand off the spear and just kind of like gently tussles what is left of Jimmy's hair.
yeah.
I'm sure he's fine. You get some sleep, child.
Will do. And then she kind of scoffs at the jerky, like, and then kind of dozes off to sleep. No. And then dozes off to sleep with the other kids. It's like,
Now,
Jericho might just quickly give Rasp a little poke before they go to sleep.
okay.
And just say, Rasp, there's one very important thing we need to discuss.
okay, what's that?
So your car, right, is called the Snorkmobile.
Yes.
We don't have any Snorks left.
That's true. That's true.
Very
Yeah,
important. You're going to have to rename your car.
Okay.
The rebrand of the car.
God damn it! No more
Now-
stocks.
If
I
we
have
had
an
some
idea.
Right, I was just calling it the Wasp Wee Woo.
Well, there's that, but I was thinking we could change it to the Flayer Conveyor.
Yes. Yes, I like it. I like it.
I hate how much I like that.
What did you
Player
say it was again?
conveyor.
Player
The
conveyor.
Flare
Yeah.
Conveyor.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Good
night, Rasp.
Good night, Jericho. Thank you very much. Just as she's got drifted off. Player conveyor.
God damn it. Flare conveyor. God damn it.
You just said it's very important.
I hate how accurate that is. And I'm mad I didn't come up with myself. Anyway, because I only have a few minutes left, we're gonna let everyone else sleep in the house. Everything's fine. You've got guards on duty. The flare conveyor and the taka are outside. With Nekita outside, dealing with all she's dealing with, you notice that both of your flares have now clustered around you. And you hear, coming from where Smokey is, because he still hasn't moved, you hear him shouting at something. And you hear the crashing of stone on stone and metal on stone. Are you going to look over the wall?
I probably would, yeah.
You see Smokey seeming to be arguing with himself. Like it's difficult to pick up on what is being said, but both of the displacer beasts have kind of like separated themselves from him, and he seems to be in almost sort of a rage. Like he's just grabbing stones off the floor, like crunching them in his fucking metal hands. He reaches up, grabs like the lip of the billboard here, and just fucking rips a massive chunk out of it, and just simply throws it like across the lake here. He seems to be pissed off.
Gives it across the water like.
You can't ascertain, like, you get a very brief glimpse of, I didn't ask for this. Why? What the fuck am I? We were bred to be something else. That doesn't fucking make sense. I'm just a fucking cook. But I was not. I was a leader, but I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't give a fuck what you are. I know what I am. I know my friends sacrificed everything they had to come from me. I helped and saved you. Do you not know what you truly are? I don't give a fuck what I truly am. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about all this bullshit with the maelstrom. I have a friend over there who's worried that she might have killed someone that she likes. Someone who's been with her from the very second that we set out. She's behind that wall. She's fucking terrified. I have friends in that building over there. They all nearly died for me. Like, a lot of them are going through shit that has fucking manipulated them. And it's fucking turning them into fucking monsters they don't know how to deal with. And you stand here and tell me this all for something good, but it might be. You do not know. These things have a way of working out. And they can be for a good cause. You telling me that my friends underwent shit like that because it's good? No. They would have been better fucking staying in Cold Corpse and fucking leaving me to die. I wish I would have died instead of them going through this shit.
And goddamn.
Oh, nah, I'm not having that, like.
They should have left me.
Oh.
Nekita, someone I care about deeply, is going through all this kind of shit. She has monsters following her. She's close.
I don't like the monster.
Fucking Jimme. Fucking a dude who just did fucking runs, who just did fucking supply runs, is now turning into a fucking clockwork thing. Something I know he's terrified of. You don't think they all tell me what they're scared of? You don't think I know these fucking people like the back of my own fucking goddamn hand? And you are telling me that this is good. You are telling me that this is better. But it might be. They are stronger now. They are better friends because of this. No.
Sorry.
I will not have this. Fuck you, I need to walk. Nekita, you see Jimme. Smokey.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
Jimmy got out there fast.
You see Smokey walk through this rail here, just completely disregards it. He grabs this car and just fucking crushes it.
Oh
in
my
its
god.
grip and throws it aside. And he starts to walk away from everyone. The displaced beasts don't know what to do. The injured one comes back to you, Nekita, and starts to nuzzle you like, get up, something's happening, get up. The other one starts to follow Smokey and starts to trail after him. Smokey starts to walk away. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
God
Ah.
damn.
Oh,
Nice.
That was eventful.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Right.